Hey, listen up. This is The Rock. Press that free like button if you agree that me and Cody Rhodes have unfinished business with each other that we need to resolve at WrestleMania 41. Right now, there's no story to tell regarding me and Roman Reigns. I have more heat with Cody Rhodes for obvious reasons. If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
All right, so this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that they are trying to book Cody Rhodes versus Rocky Maivia at next year's WrestleMania in Las Vegas. Now, the moment Rocky Maivia confronted Cody Rhodes on Raw, I said that, yeah, I can see them main eventing next year's WrestleMania. I actually made a poll about it. So, listen, here's why we can wait for Rocky Maivia versus Roman Reigns. It's your fault, right? It's all of you Rocky Maivia nut huggers' fault. It's all of you Roman Reigns nut huggers' fault. And here's why. Here's why we can wait, because they are part-timers. That's why we can wait another year for them to face at WrestleMania. It's your fault. Like, it's crazy. It's weird, right? The moment Roman Reigns lost the goddamn title, you marks are trying to treat him like he retired, right? Like, I'm seeing all these Roman appreciation videos and they're so cringe. I'm like, these people already miss Roman Reigns. I'm like, bruh, there's nothing to miss. He was a part-timer. It's like, this is why I have zero respect for at least 95% of fake pro wrestling fans. Because the minute somebody goes away, you automatically miss them the next week. But when they were here, you didn't care about them like that. But now Roman is gone to Hollywood, now people miss him. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. It's been a month, okay? Good Lord, man, get off the bottle. Fucking crybabies, man. It's fake praise, right? The moment this guy goes to Hollywood, I'm seeing all these Roman appreciation videos. Roman, we want you bad. You were so great. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. He was, bruh, his third year as the Tribal Chief was his worst year. That's a fact. In fact, last year, in the year of 2023, that was his worst year ever as a fake pro wrestler. You want that guy back? That's crazy, man. But that's why we can wait another full year to see Rocky Maivia and Roman Reigns in a ring. Because there's no rush if both guys are part-timers. Do you get it? Now, if Roman was a full-timer, I can see Triple H wanting to rush those two back in the ring together. But they are part-timers. We rarely see both Roman and Rock. So you can tell the story for the next 2 years based on their little appearances that we see of them, right? It's like, okay, less is more when it comes to Roman and Rock. So what's the rush? If we rarely see them, we can wait. But with Cody Rhodes and Rocky Maivia, yeah, we can't wait. That's the match that everybody wants to see. All right, cool. If all of you Rocky Maivia, BBC, Nuthuggers want to see this match so bad, okay, then you can have patience, right? You've been praising Roman Reigns' part-time schedule, so you should be patient. By your logic, what's the rush? Let's say they were to set up this match for next year's WrestleMania. Okay, it will be a weak-ass build based on their lack of scheduling to show up every week to tell the goddamn story. So what is there? At least with Cody fucking Rhodes, he's here every week. So Rocky Maivia and Cody Rhodes, they can play a cat and mouse game based on Rocky Maivia being a part-time guy. But with Rock and Roman, listen, it's not going to be cat and mouse. It's going to be cat versus cat. Who can catch who? Based on their fucking schedules. That's my point. So what's the rush? If we build this for the next 2 years, that means that we can have a heel Rocky Maivia for the next 2 years. To me, that's not a bad thing. Shouldn't we build up Roman Reigns as a good guy for the next 2 years? That makes more sense. We can build up a wider range of a huge story between Rocky Maivia and Roman if they were to build this up. Because that's the route they have to go down based on their fucking schedule being part-time. You can't tell a story between Rocky and Roman during WrestleMania season because both guys are not going to show up every week to main event the goddamn show. That's my point. So it makes sense to, build up Cody and Rock and give us bits and pieces of the friction between Rocky and Roman. Okay, let it build up. Let it cook. Let it fucking marinate. Because it's y'all fault, right? Okay, you reap what you sow. You wanted Roman in this part-time schedule. Now you gotta suffer. You gotta show patience. Now, bitch, it's your fault. You gotta show patience now. Triple H cannot tell a story between Rocky and Roman this year. Based on both guys being part-time, they can't do it. It's too soon. You can't rush it. If both guys can't show up every week during WrestleMania season, then guess what, bitch? Nobody's going to look forward to the match. It's going to be overshadowed. But if we build it for the next 2 years, we will be emotionally invested in the match. That's my point. But hell, we want to see Cody Rhodes versus Rocky Maivia at this point in time more than Rocky and Roman. Let's just be real. Let's speak facts. Who was the main event more so about? Rocky and Roman or Rocky versus Cody Rhodes? To me, I felt like Rocky, he stole the spotlight away from Roman Reigns during WrestleMania season. We were more excited about seeing Cody Rhodes and Rocky Maivia. That's the point. That's why they should main event next year's WrestleMania based on this year's WrestleMania build. There is no build between Rocky and Roman, but there's a huge build, bruh. Huge build between Cody and Rock. It's like, if you don't believe that, you are a fucking troll and you are in denial. You are a Roman Reigns BBC nut hugger. And that's a cold, hard fact. Come on, man. Because Rocky made Cody Rhodes bleed. He was talking trash about his mom. He called him a goddamn accident. Bro, there's tons of story between Rocky and Cody Rhodes. The majority of the fan base, they want to see this match in particular. And the fact of the matter is, Rocky, at this point in time, see, I did not see this coming. He doesn't want to wrestle at SummerSlam. He only wants to wrestle at big time main events in terms of, I think he only wants WrestleMania at this point in time. He views himself as a prize fighter. He views himself as the biggest star in the world. Based on his ego, he thinks he's WrestleMania only. That's why we not gonna see Rocky and Roman this year or next year. We have to build up to that because it seems like Rocky only wants to wrestle at WrestleMania. So it just makes more sense for them to put Cody Rhodes and Rocky Maivia. Cody Rhodes, he needs his revenge in terms of, people forget, Rocky pinned Cody Rhodes. He beat him first. He pinned him. Roman Reigns didn't. Now that's going to add on to the story between Roman Reigns and Rocky Maivia. The fact that how come Roman couldn't get the job done, but Rocky Maivia did? How come Rocky Maivia wants to steal Roman Reigns' shine once again by getting a world title match with Cody Rhodes, right? So The Rock pinned him for a reason. Okay, everything has meaning in a story. So yes, we will get Cody Rhodes versus Rocky Maivia, and it will be the better match. Listen, Cody Rhodes can wrestle a broomstick, and it will be a great match. Listen, you people are living in the past. Rocky Maivia, he's no longer a great wrestler. He needs help. Shit, thank God he was wrestling Seth and Cody Rhodes. Both guys can work their ass off. So, Seth, Cody Rhodes, they were bumping their ass off to make Rocky Maivia look good. That's not going to be Roman Reigns. I guarantee you this, Roman Reigns would not bump around for Rocky Maivia next year. It's not going to happen. Like I said, they are going to have a bad match. What part of that don't you understand? I'm sorry, but The Rock look old. I'm sorry. Rocky Maivia, yes, he looked good for his age, but he was not the Brahma Bull during his last match. Okay, stop lying to yourself. That was not the Rocky Maivia from 15, 20 years ago, man. Y'all gotta stop living in the goddamn past. He was a step slow. Yeah, he's so good, but I wasn't sensing the old Rocky Maivia. This was a aged Rocky Maivia with tons of muscle that he packed on. I'm sorry, but he's a step slower now, so he needs a workhorse like Cody Rhodes to make him look good once that bell rings at this point of his career. It can't be Roman Reigns. There's no way in hell Roman Reigns will make Rocky Maivia look great in a match. Like I said, it takes two to fucking tango. I can't see Roman Reigns bumping around for Rocky Maivia like a Seth would, or a Cody Rhodes would, or a CM Junk would. That's my point. So, all of you Roman Reigns, BBC, nuts huggers, it's your fault why there's no rush to book Rocky and Roman. Because you are over glorifying his part-time schedule. Now it's like, okay, there's no rush. We are not going to see him very often based on his light schedule. They are going to tell a bad story if they were to be booked for next year's WrestleMania. It's going to be a weak-ass bill because both guys are not going to show up every week. So we will forget about your feud. It will be overshadowed by other feuds during WrestleMania season. So why not build this shit up, drop by drop, right? We don't gotta rush it. Give us bits and pieces of the friction between Rocky Maivia and Roman. Like I said, Rocky said that he is a long gamer. That's my point. He said he was a long gamer. Do you know what that means? He means facing Cody Rhodes at next year's WrestleMania. Like he said, he wants that world title. Like I said, like, it's not going to be at the fucking World Rumble or SummerSlam. No, man, Rocky, he's too big for that. He needs WrestleMania. That's what he wants. And this will put over Cody Rhodes as a big-time player if he headlines a WrestleMania with Rocky Maivia. Dude, that's going to be the biggest match of his life. If he headlines a WrestleMania with Rocky Maivia, come on, man. That's the better match. You are going to be more entertained with Rocky Maivia and Cody Rhodes, not Roman and Rock. What is your problem? Roman Reigns has boring, long, grinding matches. Do you believe that Rocky can last 25 minutes with Roman Reigns? No, it's not going to happen. And the fact that Roman is going to be a good guy, that means he's not going to be the ring general. He's not going to lead the match. So who is? Rocky? A old Rocky? A Rock that's a bit step slow? You think he's going to lead the match as a heel? No. The Rock needs a guy like a damn Cody Rhodes to help him in the ring. It's not going to be Roman fucking Reigns. It's not going to happen. If we watch a match between Roman and Rock, it's going to be maybe 15 minutes. If that. Right? It's not going to be a long, entertaining match. It's not going to happen. Listen, during the build-up, I made tons of videos saying that we are more excited about seeing Rocky Maivia versus Cody Rhodes. I actually made a poll about that. The poll was, which match were you more excited about? And guess who won? Cody Rhodes versus Rocky Maivia. That match won the poll over Cody and Roman. So let that sink in. People want to see this match because it had a better build, right? That's facts. Which rivalry had a better build during this year's WrestleMania? Was it Roman and Cody, or was it Cody and fucking Rock? Dude, Cody and Rock had so many viral moments. That's why people felt like Rocky was taking away Roman Reigns' spotlight, and that was a fact. He was. And Cody Rhodes got over as the good guy. Rocky got over as the final boss. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, why is he called the final boss? Right? It's like a goddamn movie. It's like a video game, okay? Now, Cody Rhodes, he finally beat the big bad boss, Roman Reigns. Okay, now it's time to face the real big boss, the final big boss. Now it's time to face Goro from Mortal Kombat, right? Roman was a big boss, but he was not the final boss that Cody Rhodes has to finish off. That's why Rocky was calling himself the final boss. Until Cody Rhodes beats the final boss, that means that he's not top tier yet. That's why Rocky calls himself the final boss. So yes, we will get this match at next year's WrestleMania, and it makes sense. Like I said, have patience for Roman and Rock. Because, listen, I'm gonna keep on saying it. They have no story to tell during this time period if we barely see them. Let's wait. Let's build this shit up for the next 2 years. That's where this is heading. Because this does make sense for Rocky to be a heel for the next 2 years, because this is his best version of himself in wrestling as the final boss. So why end it? Don't you want to see it some more? Now, will Rocky be a part of the Bloodline Civil War at War Games? I think he might be the captain, but I don't think he's going to wrestle. In terms of, yeah, he's going to be the leader of his group, but I don't think he's going to wrestle. I think that's where this is heading. I think he's going to be the mastermind. He's going to be the colonel, but he's not going to be in a match. Like I thought he was, right? I thought he was. I thought Rocky was going to be at War Games. But no, I think he's going to be the head honcho who tells his army to do anything he wants them to do. That's where this is heading. I don't think he's going to wrestle at War Games. I think he wants to save himself for Cody Rhodes. So when it comes to War Games, they need either 8 people or 10 people. So currently it will be Jacob Fatu, Solo, Tamatonga, Tongaloa. That's 4. And if they face the OG Bloodline, that's going to be Sami Zayn, the Usos, and Roman Reigns. So mathematically, that's 4 on 4. So that works for War Games. So yes, that makes sense. So it looks like Rocky Maivia does not have to wrestle at War Games. It's just he will be the leader, the head honcho of his group, and they will do his bidding. I think that's where this is heading. I think Roman is going to chase around Rocky Maivia for the next 2 years. I think that's where this is heading. Remember, Rocky Maivia said if he ever faced Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, he wants the match to be the biggest WrestleMania of all time. So that means that he needs a huge build to have the audience invested. From an emotional standpoint, yeah, that makes sense. Get the audience invested in this storyline for the next 2 years. Because right now, Rocky is trying to focus on Cody Rhodes. What did Rocky Maivia tell Cody Rhodes during the last meeting? That's what people are talking about. What did Rocky Maivia give Cody Rhodes in his hand? That's what people are talking about. So obviously, these guys got unfinished business at next year's WrestleMania. Okay, I'm done.